Demon Slayer, Kimetsu, no Yaiba Season 3, Episode 7. Recap. Tanjirou rushes to decapitate the upper rank 4 demon, but just when he slashes Hantengu's neck a little, he feels an ominous presence behind him. Moments later, he's shocked to see another demon. The demon attacks Tanjirou and protects Hantengu. Genya has seen Sakido absorb the bodies of 3 other demons to become Zohakuden, whom Tanjirou mistakenly identifies as the 6th demon. Zohakuten is quite furious at the fact that Tanjirou tried to decapitate Hantengu. He calls him and others the real villains who attack the weak. This infuriates Tanjirou, who points out that Zohakuten has killed and devoured countless humans who were innocent. The demon feels that since those people were not related to Tanjirou, then he should not be worried for them. The two have a brief verbal dispute before Zohakuten attacks Tanjirou. Meanwhile, the Mist Hashira is still inside the pot created by Gyoko. The upper rank 5 mocks the Demon Slayer and is elated by the fact that he is going to die soon. But instead of standing there and doing nothing, he decides to go inside the shack to learn what Tokito has been trying to protect, the Mist. Hashira appears stoic on the surface, but he has already given up all hopes at this point. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu, no Yaiba Season 3 Episode 7 ending. Is Kotetsu dead? What happens to Michiru? And after Gyoko goes into the shack, Michiru has visions of Master Ubuyashiki. He feels everything is over and hopes that help is on the way. As he opens his eyes again, Tokito sees visions of Tanjirou, who tells him that no one knows what the future holds, implying that the Mist Hashira should not feel that everything is over so fast. Meanwhile, inside the shack, Gyoko tries to confront Hotaru Haganazuka, but he soon realizes that the swordsmith is so immersed in his work that he does not even senses the demon's presence. Haganazuka continues to work on Tanjirou's sword and is lost in his own thoughts. Even when Gyoko leaves mild cuts all over his body to get his attention, the swordsmith does not even flinch. As a self-proclaimed artist, Gyoko is offended and feels inferior as he has never been able to focus so hard. Instead of killing Haganazuka, he wants to break his focus as he is naturally envious of his craftsmanship. Meanwhile, Tokito has visions of Tanjirou, telling him that someone will come to save him. Even though the Mist Hashira feels that he is dying and everyone who will come to rescue him is probably inferior to him. To his surprise, Tokito tries to free Muichiro using a sword but realizes that it is just as tough from the outside as well. But he refuses to give up and keeps on trying. The Mist Hashira feels that he should not be there and much prioritize saving his own life. Tokito, on the other hand, is determined to do whatever it takes to save Tokito's life. As he is trying to free Tokito, Kotetsu is approached from behind one of the small demons. Tokito notices the demon and panics. He knows that Kotetsu is still unaware of the threat and tries to warn him. Unfortunately, his voice does not reach him, and Kotetsu gets stabbed in his vital organs. But instead of thinking of himself, Kotetsu blows air bubbles into the pot so that the Mist Hashira can finally use his breathing technique. Until now, he's been unable to breathe properly, but with some air inside the pot, the Mist Hashira prepares to finally free himself. Demon Slayer Season 3, Episode 8 spoilers. The upcoming episode will feature Muichiro's one-on-one battle with Upper Moon 5 Gyoko. As the demon wonders how Muichiro frees himself from the vase, the latter uses his newly developed powers to corner him. Muichiro thanks Kanamori for forging a sword for him. He also reminisces about Tetsuido, the man who forged his very first sword. Sometime back he died of a heart disease. Muichiro uses mist-breathing fifth form against Gyoko and mocks him terribly. He insults Gyoko's vases, something the latter is very proud of. Muichiro's provocation results in Gyoko using an extremely powerful technique of his blood demon art. However, Muichiro easily counters it until Gyoko is forced to take on a new form. Demon Slayer Season 3, Episode 8 will primarily focus on the battle between the demon and the Demon Slayer continues, as they reveal their true powers to one another.